So I probably miss out on the Abby draw. If I don't Surge here. The problem with Surge into Cassandra Nova into Misery is I don't control which one Elixir brings back, and I really kind of want to make sure we bring back Cassandra Nova. Okay. So this means I can kind of have my cake and eat it too, right? Because now I can Misery the Cassandra Nova, right? And then Elixir her back guaranteed next turn. Oh, this gets silly fast. Okay, so I'm gonna go Misery the Cassandra Nova, and then next turn I could go Firehair, activate Kid Omega, Phoenix Force back the Cassandra Nova, and then Elixir it back on the last turn. Pretty sure this works how I want. And then this will bring back the Cassandra Nova that's big. And we'll have Kid Omega here.
There's no strings on me.
Well, that was a heck of a first game. All the bits really came together there, huh? Yeah, we're definitely executing our Rube Goldberg machine this morning in Marvel Snap. Get Firehair in the center here. Ooh, a Cerebro enjoyer, mayhaps. We loaded up Cerebro 4, so that could be what this is. Meaning Sage is likely not very exciting. Maybe Elixir plus Juggernaut can win next turn. The moving Nocturne, when you didn't have to in your Cerebro deck, is a bold choice. I do this actually. I like this a lot. Because it'll re-trigger either Sage or Cassandra Nova on the Firehair, and it'll have her Elixir as well. And Venom will keep the points on the right. I'm about to get my Sandcastle kicked, aren't I? Very good muted, yeah. The Sandcastle lives to fight another day. Where do I direct my rage at this #1 cracked in half tech using the pay to win card? Kid Omega, asking the real questions. Asking the real questions. Rabble. I think I want to surge here. Jean Grey is super rude. I think it's just this, so that way next turn I could go Kid Omega Misery. And then next turn, we'll get to go Phoenix Force Elixir.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Well, the last card in their deck is really small.
Opponent snapped.
If it's just a 50-50, yeah? Oh, no, wait. Their Bob's gonna jump. If you eat Elixir, I have to play a card. I have to play a card setter, gamers. Firehair can't get me Phoenix Force. Because of Jean Grey. Wow, they won the Yiggis drill 50-50
Victory.
and still lost? Because if this would have gone left, they wouldn't have had a Cerebro bonus. It's embarrassing. Thank you. Hydration, Robert. We appreciate your service. Definitely playing for their home team there. Yeah, they're Boomer Snap. Putting them in a trash can there for sure. Phoenixport could technically get into here for us, but not a great location for us either way. Might be a mulligan. Oh. I might take a mulligan on the left side location because they're an Arishem deck, so just not going to show them our Cassandra Nova stuff game one. I think the Golden Gauntlet tournaments might actually be the singular worst thing to happen to my enjoyment of Marvel Snap in a long time, because some variation of Arishem has top-8'd both of them, and it's literally the only time we queue into Arishem lately is in the week or two following, where people are like, oh yeah, I can play Arishem and be competitive. That right? That can't be right. Sure. I actually wasn't sure where I wanted Firehair to go. I just don't want to play more games against their deck. Whatever. Please let me out of this room one way or another. goodness. Oh my goodness. What a perfect ending to a game where I talked about it significantly reducing my enjoyment of Marvel Snap. Just like picture perfect. Couldn't have scripted the example better myself. How likely is it that the Golden Gauntlet and other future versions of it implement a ban list? 0%. Absolutely not. Official tournaments don't do custom ban lists. If they feel like the game needs to change in terms of balance, they'll just rebalance the game. We cooked, gamers?
Opponent snapped.
What's the ordering on these? Anybody know? Oh, wow. Kid Omega goes before. Kid Omega going before Shuri's Lebis said. All right, we have old Juggy Boy for here, and then I've got Misery and Surge that can come back with Phoenix Force. Okay, that's kind of a funny outcome. I don't know if it's good for us, though. Narrator, it was not. Would we have won this if... I'm actually sure which of their cards there were. I'm sure there were permutations of that we won, but that was not one of them. Expansion! Your new username is excellent with the updated rebranding, Sean. I meant to tell you that when I saw it on your Discord the other day. Sean in chat there, gamers, is my business manager. They're responsible for a number of the promotions we do here on stream, such as the Ludio RoboCop promo that's been above the chats right now. Are we surging? I think I'm surging. Sunspot Clea. We're gonna have a 4x Marvel Boy would be a little scary. Crimson Cosmos. Are we cooked to Crimson Cosmos? We might be. Oh yeah. Alright, we'll let them have their fun. Should we let them have their fun? It's gonna take freaking forever, yeah? Well, the good news is our opponent isn't drawing another non-flames card for the rest of the game. The bad news is they're going to have a lot of flames. Daily reminder to play more Luke Cage. Mood. Alright, enough of that one.
Escaped.
I was gonna leave, opponent. You beat me to it. Do you have a specific flexi spot desk model that you recommend? I just have their solid piece bamboo top one. The biggest, I think it's a 72 inch. I have the real wide one. So I have three 27 inch monitors, I think, or 24 inch monitors, plus a tower on top. Okay, Mortamitsu. God, what a kick in the dick. Well, we were going to Kid Omega plus Cassandra Nova with Red Slayer, but Ben Brode had other plans, I guess. They discarded MODOK and Lady Sif with Corvus. Average discard experience. Okay, so I think I want to go Kid Omega, Surge, and Elixir over here. And then next turn, we'll Venom this, Kid Omega the Venom, and Juggernaut here. Oh, I guess I can just Phoenix Force now, right? Because if we get back Venom or Cassandra Nova, it's a lot of stats. And even these two are still a decent number over here. So Venom gets real big, and then Kid Omega eats the Venom. And then Phoenix Force gets back to the Cassandra Nova. Round and round the power she goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Yeah, Kid Omega plus Venom is lot of Noom bars shuffling around for sure. Was that a 2-power Khonshu? Khonshu was going through some stuff there, yeah. We Cassandra Nova them a couple of times. This is a deck list that existed before the OTA. The only real change here is like White Tiger got 1 point of power, right? Technically, Surge gets discounted by or voted out too. Yeah, technically. Well, we lost that 50-50. Would have been nice to have that happen in the other order so we could have surge triggers. Yeah, there's just no permutations that win the game here for us.
Escaped.
Hello, opponent. I probably come out ahead on that one. Alucard playing Dracula is a good savor the flavor type moment. We're gonna put some cats on the board here. I'll go White Tiger into Misery of the White Tiger. We've got the Firehair out, so we'll add little 27 points next turn. Meow. There's Khonshu up to 8. Maybe I should have played White Tiger not here, so that way I could draw Surge. Missing out Miserying the Surge here, which would have been good discounted. Oh, come on. Alright. That was ideal. Our Juggernaut is not particularly useful, unfortunately. Because they have, what's his name? We get it down. We get their Khonshu down to a 50-50 though, which is nice. Although I guess if the Khonshu's on the right here, it's 100% for them. Got him. Juggy boy, oh juggy boy, the cards we are moving. This deck's got some good, like, our own game plan strategies going on, and then we have Juggernaut to mess people up, as is our brood given right. We're gonna put Firehair in the middle this time, I think. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. Do I want Firehair to trigger twice, or do I want my other things to trigger twice? I kind of want my other things to trigger twice. So are they going to put this here? And then we'll Firehair the Carbartage? I'm about to get Gambit in, aren't I? Oh, Corvus, sure. Crockett, rapidly approaching a nice amount of months. Thank you for the 68. Welcome back. If I do this, I lose the elixir, but I get a bunch of surge discounts for next turn, and it makes Kid Omega pretty big in the center. It's close.
You won't need this anymore.
All right, so they have just a copy of Scorn for next turn in hand, plus whatever they draw. Yeah, getting all the surge triggers seems great. In for all the surge triggers. Meow. Kitty's got some claws, chat. The old 1 energy misery, slightly above rate. Crazy cat ladies. Yep. All right. Well, I definitely want to play some more of this. We did take a pause for the cause to let some adverts roll. It's rolled past 11:30 here in the cornfield. So I'm going to grab some lunch while that happens. If you're enjoying the content on the YouTube side, make sure you tap the like button. Don't go anywhere, gamers. We got plenty more Marvel Snap coming up today. suck at this RoboCop game. Listen, qualifying for the $50 gift card is not trivial, gamers. Definitely some I'm a boomer energy. I tried and failed it twice before the stream this morning. We're gonna be playing some of it live today before we wrap up, so you can see me commiserate with you. It's probably gonna take you a couple of tries. It's a Rudy Tooty run and shooting game. What game? If you haven't seen it, pinned above the chat, both chats, there is a link to our sponsor today, Ludio. They are a service that lets you sample moments from inside of video games. And we have a special promo with the RoboCop moment that's linked if you click that link, or if you can complete the moment. Later tonight, I'm going to pick a random winner from among the people that completed the moment to get a $50 gift card to a place of their choice. Steam, Visa, Amazon, etc. There's a number of other games and moments you can sample up there too. If you're having fun trying new things and checking different games out for free. For the contest, you just need to do the one at the link and clear all 21 kills with RoboCop. I might do this into Venom this next turn so we get the Sage trigger over here. Maybe I do this. So this is a little bigger when it dies. A second discard deck in a row. Wake up, sheeple.
Opponent snapped. Escaped. Oh, snap.
Doom Discard's kind of a comfort pick deck for people. They whacked a couple of prominent things in the OTA and added counterplay to another. So, like, the Discard deck's just been consistently very competitive since Bullseye released. So it's the type of deck that people often go back to when they're looking for something. Do I want to pull points of power out of Monster Island? Yeah, probably. So I think it's this into this.
You won't need this anymore.
Apocalypse.
They have a big copy of Apocalypse. If I do these two here, the Sage is 2, 4, 6. So I'm only adding 9. And they might be gaining more than that. So I think I need to put this here as well, yeah? And actually, if I'm putting Phoenix Force here... No, I guess she could hit a 1 power thing. Stage is 8. If the card they draw for the turn discards a card, the Morbius is going to go to 9, which will match the Misery. Got him.
Victory. Opponent snapped.
How bad do I need Elixir for this sweep build? I think pretty badly, unfortunately. For the record, I think we're supposed to leave here. But also, I kind of just want to play the game because it'll be fun. But Sinister London's definitely better for my opponent than it is for us. I mean, maybe Juggy Boy can steal it. Gorn. Proxima. What if I do this, and then next turn I can double elixir, yeah? It's a shame we couldn't get Firehair into play. They might still outpower us here. Wait, do I Kid Omega this one so that way Firehair pops? Yeah, I think so. Your move, Yugi boy. I don't know. This is it might honestly be okay for us to stay here. No, you can't run away. I wanted to play. Marvel Retreat is such a boring game. I wanted to watch my numbers happen. So sad.
Opponent snapped.
Honestly, it's could have gone much worse for me. I'm pretty happy with the outcome here. All right, so I just need to play for all three, right? Hey, Hayward, happy birthday. Glad your personal sphere is doing well. Doesn't Dracula smash you on the left, though? Not always. And that also assumes, like, if the Dracula smashes me on the left, they could play the Apocalypse or one of the other two, because they need to win 2 lanes, right? So they would need like plus 14 somewhere else without the Apocalypse. Yes, this is the Apocalypse, right? And then we're hoping the Dracula is small enough that that's brutal. Templating on that sucks for us, that Proxima jumps before she counts Dracula's power. Because Dracula actually makes this lane bigger than this one, but Proxima looks at the lowest lane before Dracula gets his bonus. They hit the 1 and 3 to hit that Proxima. Lucker. That's a moment of my my play is correct there, at least, so we got that going for us. This looks like Cassandra Nova, eat the Cassandra Nova, elixir the Cassandra Nova back. Or I could save the Kid Omega for a Venom later now. That's lovely.
Apocalypse.
Our deck gets bigger, their deck gets smaller. Things you love to see it. I want Ravona next turn. Yeah, probably. Wait, what? Did I mess up activating him or did it bug? Did I order it wrong? You activated it after. Alright, I'm just dumb. Okay. Oh, man. That's so sad. We win this game by so much. I activate that right. I'm gonna play for them. I'm gonna try two of them. I should have won both these last two games. This one with the mistake and the other one with bad variance. We're capable of winning 2 in a row. Flicking and eat at the same time is a dangerous game. This is a sweet one.
You won't need this anymore.
I am reborn.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Blowing up the surge is wrong because it adds a bad hit for my Phoenix Force, yeah? Yeah. Blowing up surge is wrong because it adds a bad hit for the Phoenix Force and the elixir. Yeah, these would have been guaranteed Sage and the other one. Yeah, this would have been guaranteed a massive Sage share, so if I lose on breakers, it's on me. Okay, we got him, but that's another small sequencing mistake there.
Victory.
Someone mentioned on the YouTube side they didn't like playing against discard, and honestly, I really can't emphasize enough that I think discard's one of the best decks to have in Marvel Snap. It's such an incredibly fair deck that the only time, one of the only times I feel cheated playing against discard is when Gambit does something nonsensical. Yeah. Mage Cub, thank you for the 75 months. Welcome back. Dream Dimension's sour one for us here. We like to have a good turn 5. I think this is just the kitty cat. And meow 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 and meow meow meow. Is Elixir a bad play here? Yeah, absolutely. The White Tiger here lets me curve Tiger into Misery on the Dream Dimension turn, which is very good. And then I can elixir the White Tiger on the last turn even. For another 9 power thing. Think I keep them out of the center, and then Elixir puts a cat on the right. Oh, you want to Elixir Venom left? That's interesting. And I could surge here. Oh, and then Firehair makes the cat after I do that. Yeah. Yeah, this is totally fine. Is 15 enough to win the middle? I mean, I should win the left and the right if the middle doesn't win, right? I don't think they're Morbiuses. Their Morbius isn't gonna beat the Venom.
Victory.
Did we res the kid? Elixir only reanimates things that died the previous turn, so he's guaranteed to hit it. I'm gonna say something a lot of people are gonna love, and then I'm gonna say something a lot of people are gonna hate in this deck wrap up. A lot of people love the fact that I'm about to say that this was the most amusing and interesting Marvel Snap deck I've played in a long time. That being said, this is also probably one of the most expensive and least accessible Marvel Snap decks I've also played in a long time. I do not think there are reasonable replacements for any of the higher series cards in this deck. Can anybody tell me on any replacements here? Because maybe you could Wolfspade instead of Sage. Like, that's the one I've got, but, like, Elixir's not optional, Kid Omega's not optional, Firehair's not optional, Phoenix Force, Cassandra, Misery, none of those are optional. Even Surge is, like, pretty important. And, like, Elixir, like, Firehair has a few decks that are novel at this point, and, like, Misery's a fine pickup, Sage and Cassandra Nova are fine pickups, but, like, Kid Omega, Elixir, and Phoenix Force. If you don't have those cards and you want to play this deck, like, that's a pretty big investment for cards that'll play in basically only this deck. I guess Kid Omega also plays in Nimrod stuff that's okay, but generally speaking, he's a very narrow card. People always like to make it out like the Marvel Snap economy sucks and it's too expensive to keep up with to play competitive stuff, but it's really not. As far as competitive Marvel Snap goes, you can play your tech card slop that's mostly Series 1, 2, 3 stuff in perpetuity. The thing that the Marvel Snap economy makes it harder to keep up with is if you want to play, like, trash tier off meta decks that are, like, B+ and absolute best like this, like, those are the ones that are expensive to get access to. Not the good decks. The good decks tend to be pretty cheap and accessible in this game. It's the weird off-meta piles like this one that are like, man, do I really want to pick up 1 or 2 Series 5 cards for, like, this deck and this deck only? Yeah, these types of decks are playing, like, new, very specific cards that just don't have any crossover. All right, we're going to take a pause for the cause to let some adverts roll. I am going to run my hummus upstairs before it gets warm. Oh, man, all of these suck. If there's anybody in my Hoaglandia Alliance that wants to claim some of these Alliance and drops them, I would appreciate you. I'll be back. We'll be back in a minute. We'll talk. People asking about, apparently they posted high voltage ban list stuff. We'll talk about that when I get back. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere, gamers. We'll be playing a different deck in regular Snap when we return.